Welcome to your last video. Now, this video is to kind of help you integrate these practices a little bit more effortlessly into your life. So, I highly recommend investing in one of these. If you can see, it's called a tongue scraper. So, it's an Ayurvedic self-care practice. We have many, but this is just a very simple one. You can get one on eBay. It's like €2 or €3. I highly recommend getting your partner one or your family. I had to get my partner one straight away because once you start scraping your tongue, you really feel the difference and it's a lot more smoother. You're basically removing any tongue coating, and I'm going to show you on another slide what I mean by that. But you can see, start checking your tongue every morning. Your tongue is a great reflection of what's going on in your digestion, in your gut health. So when we start to scrape our tongue, the benefits are improving our taste. We have fresher breath, which I think everyone wants. We are heightening our communication between our taste receptors. So many of us can't taste the flavors of our foods, and this is because we have this toxicity on our tongue, and we have this when we sleep. So it's really important that when you are waking up in the morning, before you even brush your teeth or drink any water, scrape your tongue and just get off that first couple of layers of gunk, which is pretty gross, but it's really, really good, and you'll start to see a huge difference in your digestion. And it actually stimulates your digestion to start working in the morning as soon as you start scraping your tongue. So you can have a look in your own time at the diagram, and you can start to check your own tongue with this diagram. So I highly recommend doing that and really just empowering yourself every morning to check in. And if you have got any digestive issues, you can start to have a look. Okay, what is my tongue showing me? And then you start to know, okay, maybe I'm experiencing a kapha imbalance or a pitta imbalance or a vata imbalance. So here we go. It's my workshop that I do normally. So Ama means toxins in Ayurveda, and Agni means fire. So when we have a strong digestion, we burn through any toxins. And toxins is just really undigested food in our body. So that's why we do a lot of Ayurvedic cleanses to remove this excess poo, basically excess toxins that hasn't been eliminated properly. And this will show up on our tongue. So if you see some of my clients have a very white tongue coating, this is an indication of toxins or a kapha imbalance. So too much heavy foods that we've been eating, like that make us feel lethargic, slow, and give us digestive issues. When we have strong fire digestion, we can burn through these toxins and we can digest our food very well. But when we have a slow metabolism through stress and through overeating and a couple of things that affect us mentally, emotionally, physically, then we start to get a weakened digestion, and that's when we start to see those health issues that I've spoke about in the other videos, gas, bloating, etc. So you want your tongue to be the bottom one here. That is a really good, perfect tongue, I would say, in Ayurveda. So you really want to get your tongue like this, pink, without any markings or color on it. So we become out of balance because we overeat, we eat and we call sattvic, but food that basically is not natural for our body. So processed foods, irregular sleep, too much stimulation, coffee, sex, porn, excessive social media. I'm guilty of that one. Not aligning with our circadian rhythm. So this is the rhythm that we need to align with. You can have a look in your own time, but this is kind of the Ayurvedic clock, and when we're in alignment with this, it's great for all doshas. So it's really important that you check this one out and start to have an understanding of how to bring yourself back into balance. And then the last one we're gonna check is our poo health. So this is quite interesting, and I know some of you are probably like, oh, that's gross, but it's really important. Like with a tongue, if you are experiencing any gut health, digestive issues, you start to check your stool. I do this every morning. I really, really recommend it. It's just check in, like, oh, what's it looking like today? And that really is a reflection of what we've eaten the day before, and that really gives us an understanding, okay, maybe that pizza really late at night, I couldn't digest it so well. So type 1 would be more of a vata imbalance, that dryness, that looks like constipation when we have a stool like that. Type 2 is also a kapha, and type 3 would be a kapha imbalance, so quite heavy, thick stool, and we haven't fully digest everything in our body. Type 5, type 6, type 7 is more pitta imbalance. So if we have too much heat in the body, we're going to get more diarrhea, loose stool. And last but not least is the most perfect poo. It's the banana shape. So if you have a banana shaped poo, then good on you. You have a very good digestion. And if you don't worry about it. If you start integrating the things I said in the videos, you will have a type 4 poo in no time, and you will know your digestion is good because upon awakening, especially after you've implemented the yoga and meditation practices, that will stimulate your digestion. Especially once you've scraped your tongue, you maybe have like a hot ginger tea in the morning, and that will really help you just eliminate everything from yesterday, and you'll start feeling so much more energized in the morning once you start to integrate these lifestyle practices into your day, into your week. And really, that's the power of Ayurveda. Is let's not wait until we get really out of balance. Let's notice those signs of imbalance and bring ourselves back into balance holistically through having more self-awareness of our body and our mind and the things that sometimes make us out of balance. So I really hope that you've got some value out of these videos. Please reach out if you would like to connect more. My Instagram is at Bryre Roots. I share lots of this weird and wonderful things and loads of videos and all of this kind of stuff. So if you are interested in learning more about Ayurveda, feel free to connect. My website is bryreroots.com, and I also share a podcast called The Dharma Journey, talking about people's journeys into alternative holistic therapies like Ayurveda and loads of other cool stuff as well. So yeah, hopefully get to connect with you at some point. Thank you for listening, and good luck.